Hello there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at your new love singles energies for September 2024. So if you are single, looking for love, then this is your reading. We have a jam-packed month for September. Number one, we are in eclipse season. Full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces on September 17th, maybe the 18th, depending where you live. This is emotional, supercharged. It's a completion of a cycle. We can eclipse things out of our life, fears, worries, doubts, the past, and we can also eclipse something in. So some of you could have something coming to fruition for you around that day or within the next couple of weeks after that. We have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Libra, the sign of relationships, and that is on October 2nd. New moons bring new beginnings, new things, and a great time to set intentions. And we, of course, have a new moon in the sign of Virgo on September 2nd, right at the beginning of this month. And this is very supportive for us to make a practical plan and take a practical approach to getting what we want. So this is quite often where we're down to earth, we're grounded, and we're looking at our daily habits in this energy. Do I have time for love? Have I made time for love? Or am I too busy? Right? So this is where we can be looking at things and saying, okay, yeah, I got to clear out my agenda a little bit here, and I got to make time for meeting new people. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on there. September 22nd is when we enter Libra season, coinciding with the fall equinox. So a big change in seasons there. And the same day, Venus enters the sign of Scorpio. So this can be a little bit of mysterious. This is where secret admirers can come out of the woodwork. This is where we can find ourselves feeling more attractive or being more attractive to other people. Relationships intensify in this energy. There's a little bit more passion in there, and this can be something quite transformative that goes on. So this can be really exciting. Remember that eclipses can bring fated events, all right? It's written in the stars, unpredictable energy, sometimes a little bit turbulent, all right? But ultimately, we're shaking things up for the better. Let's see the back of the deck here. We are shaking things up for the better. If things have been feeling turbulent and rocky and a little bit chaotic, okay, there is a calm breeze coming in after that storm. The Six of Swords shows moving forward into better times ahead. This shows a time of calm and peace and tranquility that you're heading into here, so which is really good. This can just be how you're feeling, okay, or this can be indicative of the next relationship that's headed your way is something that we find compromise. We can talk about things, and ultimately it's a nice, smooth ride. And who doesn't need a little bit of that? We want passion, and we got all that kind of stuff, right? But, ultimately we don't want chaos. That's no good for anybody, not for the long term, right? So it's a great, great, great energy there for you. We've got the Six of Cups as your overall energy for the month. And this is a reflection energy first and foremost. Yes, there are people that will immediately jump to the fact that, oh my goodness, someone's coming back in your life. And while it can be a return card, it's ultimately reflection. It's an energy of focusing on today, reflecting on yesterday, gaining wisdom and understanding about how we arrived at this point in our life. This is where we sometimes do look at the past with a little bit of rose-colored glasses. So we need to take the rose-colored glasses off and see the truth, right? And that's part of some of the energy that's coming in here. And when we see the truth, we gain wisdom. So the past is just a reflection and a history lesson of how we got to where we are today. But the Six of Cups is about taking things one day at a time, living for the present, living for the moment. It's today and here and now. We're not stuck too far into the past. We're looking to the future, but in the meantime, we're savoring life as it is right here, right now. And what a great way to be, right? Because the past does have an influence on our present day, but it doesn't need to dictate our future, right? We can make changes. We can have positive things that we do, right? We can take those lessons that we've learned and we can apply them and avoid making the same mistakes or, landing in the same pitfalls as we did previously. Now, can the Six of Cups represent someone coming back? Yes, they can. All right. Especially when we are in eclipse season. Okay. So, but with here, this can be about making peace with the past, especially with the Six of Swords. We're making our peace and we're moving forward. This can be where you get closure that maybe you've been looking for. Perhaps there is an apology, because the Six of Cups can be a sweet gesture of some kind, right? And so someone apologizing, perhaps, and wanting to clear the air, maybe not necessarily wanting to get back together with you, but just to get that final door closed, right? So that can be really positive, but this can be you doing that energetically as well, right? You're setting yourself up for a better tomorrow so that you're ready for love when it walks in the door. But ultimately, the Six of Cups, we're enjoying today. We're having fun. We're, attached to our inner child, right? We're really tapping into our inner child, and we're just living each day to its fullest, and it's beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune, anything goes here, my friends. The Wheel of Fortune is the energy activating for you this month, and this is the Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fate. Good karma coming your way, and of course, maybe even a little bit of luck on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, expansion, growth, good luck, good fortune. The Wheel of Fortune can bring in a significant change of events. And in the upright, that's a good thing, okay? So it can bring in those fated encounters. It can bring in those love at first sight meetings, right? Remember, September 22nd, we've got Venus in Scorpio, Libra season right there, and we've got that equinox. So we're changing the seasons there. So this can be quite significant for you. Whenever we do get the Wheel of Fortune, it's like very unpredictable, right? Ruled by Jupiter, very unpredictable. Okay. And we don't necessarily know what's going to happen or what's going to change. We just know that there's some sort of surprise, and in the upright, it's something good, right? You're on your way up, onwards and upwards here, there, Cappy. Remember, the Wheel of Fortune reminds us of the ebb and the flow of the life and the changing of cycles. Sometimes we feel as though we've hit rock bottom. We feel like we're on a downward spiral, and we don't ever quite believe that we'll make it to the top again. Same thing when we're at the top. We don't always remember that, hey, sometimes things can crumble underneath us. But the Wheel of Fortune reminds you to go with the flow, right? To go with the flow. Don't resist change. Okay, because eclipses can bring in those sudden unexpected events. They can bring in changes. We can get a big release. We can get big shifts happening, and we can have those sudden mysterious encounters. But luck is on your side, and it's in fate's hands. The blessings headed your way, the Knight of Cups. Oh, hello. We like the Knight of Cups. All right, the Knight of Cups is a great card. It does show new love coming in here, okay? Someone has an offer, an invitation to sweep you off your feet energy a little bit here as well. Sometimes the Knight of Cups is a person, they're, very creative, very loving, very romantic, genuine when it's in the upright, and especially in your blessings position as well. Sometimes a little bit of a dreamer, okay? It's like, okay, buddy, come on, get back to reality a little bit, okay? But love in the air, okay? Love, caring, compassionate, kind, right? All of those wonderful qualities. It could be a water sign, right? So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a creative person, or it can be someone that just genuinely, wants to invite you out on a date, take you out for coffee, take you out for dinner, go on adventures with you, right? So this can be really wonderful energy here. Whatever it is, love is in the air. This beautiful energy is in the air. But of course, we've got, fated encounters, and there could potentially be with this energy a love at first sight kind of thing. All right, I wouldn't put all my eggs in that basket, because of course love at first sight is a kind of rare, right? But when it happens, it's magic, okay? But whatever it is, you're talking to people and someone may reveal something to you. We have the Six of Pentacles here, and this is your advice from Spirit, okay? Something is flowing back to you. Something is coming back to you that you deserve. All right. And this is a result of all of the good that you've put out, all of the work that you've put out, all the positive energy that you've put out. Boom. So get ready to receive something, okay? The Six of Pentacles quite often does bring us a surprise as well. And so, a little bit of a surprise in the air for you guys, right? So this can be really quite interesting. With that Six of Pentacles, this can be help. It can be advice. It could be just a chance of being in the right place at the right time. Whatever it is, something really positive is flowing back to you. If someone offers to help you on your journey for love, all right, your advice from Spirit here is to say yes, to be open and receptive, okay? Even if you have a friend that maybe wants to introduce you to somebody and maybe your first instinct is to say no, right? Your advice from Spirit is to say yes, because here's what happens. When we refuse help, okay? When we refuse it, when we say no, we put the brakes on it, right? The universe is like, oh, okay, you got this on your own, no problem. Okay, wonderful. And so it's like you're creating a block with that. But when we say yes and we're open to meeting new people or having a little bit of help from a friend or something, right? Then even if that connection doesn't work out, even if it doesn't get past a cup of coffee or even the initial hello, right? You could run for the hills. At least we have been open to the opportunity for love. Now, I will touch on the fact that you've got 3 6s here. Okay. Now, 666 is not evil. Okay. Regardless of what certain belief systems have taught us. Okay. It actually has come about that that's been misinterpreted anyway. But in numerology, 6s restore peace and balance and harmony after a time of difficulties, trials, tribulations, and turmoil. It's the calm after the storm. So look up the deeper meaning of 666, okay? The spiritual meaning, not the religious one, all right? Because in numerology, the 6s are a good thing, okay? And there'll be a deeper message in there for you. There will be a few different explanations there, but something will click with you, okay? So 666, a good thing, not a negative thing, all right? So let's pull out some more cards here and see what other messages that we get. We have the House, stability, security. We have the Anchor, stability, security, your goals in reach. We have the Coffin, something we're done with. We have the Lady, and we have Bear. Okay, so some of you, okay, I will say, some of you, if you have currently not had time for love, right, or finding love or connecting with people or getting out and socializing, it may be in this energy because you've been working on something that has to do with your career, with your money. You may have been learning something, right? You could be going to school, that kind of thing. All right. Maybe you've been making a move, right? With the Anchor, we can sometimes pick up Anchor and move. All right. And especially with the house. So if you've been moving house and home, if you've been buying a house, if you've been saving up for a house, if you've been moving jobs, right? The bear can represent big money, like finances. Perhaps you're an entrepreneur and you just haven't had time for a lot of love, right? Or you've been working really hard to get that promotion. The bear can be a boss energy, right? Big boss. So this can represent that those goals right now are very much in reach. And so expect a sigh of relief after you have achieved them, right? And then that's when those floodgates open with love, right? Because with the Coffin here, something is coming to an end, right? So some sort of cycle, some sort of journey, right? But it's like you feel that you need to finish something, right? That's part of your goals before you can move forward. With the House here right in the middle, this House does represent that you could be meeting or partnering up with a very reliable, very dependable, family-oriented person. Generally a male with that King of Hearts there with the House, but doesn't necessarily have to be, okay? But someone who is very family-oriented. Now, it could be that this person is wrapping up a divorce, right? Ending to something here. It could be that, all right? It could be that there's, some loose ends that they need to tie up. All right. But ultimately that goal is in reach as well. Okay. But ultimately here, the anchor goals. This is what we want. This is the whole thing, right? The house with the bear, strong, powerful connection. The bear brings power, right? And so this does show that there is some promise and some potential that is in the cards for you guys, all right? With that lady coming in there, okay, this can just be you, right? And it's been maybe difficult to find stability and security, or you've been facing some challenges with your career, with your money situation, or with a past relationship. However, as difficult as that is, you're ready to move forward. All right. And things are coming to an end there. All right. So that can be very much a blessing for you. But thank you very much. The card's jumping all over the place. It's because I'm not looking at them. Okay, there we go. So let's get a few more cards out here. These are soulmate manifestation cards, and let's see what they say for you. We've got partner, spiritual partner there with the crystal. All right, and this is showing you that the person you're attracting in, just like we said with the house, right, with the King of Hearts on there, is that the person you're attracting in, male or female, okay, is a partner. In it for the long haul, in it through thick and thin. They're there to share life with you, to grow as a team, right? Welcome to Libra season, because it's all about that balance and that harmony and that partnership, right? Not a one-sided love affair, a partnership. We have awakening with an hourglass, all right? So you and or your person that's coming in is going through a spiritual transformation right now. So, and this is a beautiful thing, right? And, actually, funnily enough, the Wheel of Fortune has that hourglass on there in this particular deck as well. So, very interesting. It's all about timing through sands through an hourglass, right? This is where the clock is ticking. So there's something at play here that does have the time that is coming to an end. So something, again, about to shift, right? So a big awakening. You might actually awaken. Number one, you might be feeling like you're awakening to love anyway, but your person is going through a spiritual transformation also. So all in divine timing. We have lost with the clock face, which does represent delays. Okay, and it's a message from your soulmate with this one, and it says, I've been looking for you in all the wrong people. So in other words, they're not looking for other people now, they're only looking for you. And that's why there's kind of been some delays there coming in. All right, so what is lost is now found. We have local with an open door. We love open doors, right? One door may have closed, another one is about to open. And this is saying that there is someone that lives close to you in your neighborhood, where you live, somewhere where you work, perhaps as well. So you could bump into this person, chance encounters. Remember, bump into this person at the bank, at the coffee shop, at the grocery store, right? Maybe your eyes lock over a bag of onions or something, right? But wherever you find them, right? Or wherever they find you, they live in your local area. For all you know, you could be able to walk to their house, right? Or maybe you've passed them on the street a few times, right? It's just that timing is everything. And when that time is right, boom, your two souls shall meet. All right. So you don't need to travel far and wide. We have creativity here with another crystal. So repeating crystals here is spiritual connection. This is really beautiful. And this is about creating the life with you, right? They're a very creative person, but they also want to create something wonderful with you. So again, this spiritual connection, that's awesome. And we have a ring. Now, the ring cards out of this deck do not come out very often. There's very few of them. I think there's only 3, actually. And so it's come out for you. I think the only person, I think it may have come out for it was Scorpio, I think. Could have been Sag. But anyways, it only came out one other time before, and it was a different ring anyway. But this is effortless. The universe supports our union, and our love will happen effortlessly, right? The ring is a wonderful a message and reminder of completion, coming full circle, getting closure, right? But when we have this energy here for you with new love coming in here, it's effortless. You've known each other before, right? You click and you don't have to work at it, right? All relationships are work at some point, but it's not a challenge when you meet this person. So it's a really promising card for that. So having said all that, Capricorn, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you on some level. If there was, please do like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. I thank you in advance for that. It does help my channel grow, so I appreciate that. Throw a heart in the comment section down below. I'll heart you back, and we'll get all this wonderful love vibes going on. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.